Love, peace, and soul, y'all. The Empress Phoenix Fire is here. Got a deep channeling, y'all. I need the soul family to come on in. I need the soul family to come on in the room. I just poured me some coconut water. It's about to get real. It's about to get real purging in a minute. But for all of y'all that's catching this on the play black, what's up, people? All right, first, okay, while we waiting for our people to come on in the room, all right, we going to definitely give, hold on, I think this might be a little too high. I'm giving a service announcement. I got my original crown back from my brethren, the Copper Child, Mike L. I should have put his information in the description box. I will definitely, immediately after the live, I'm putting his phone number, direct phone number, in the description box for my brethren, because he did a repair. Okay, Bubby messed up the beetle, and he just spiffed up the crown for me. All right, so big up Copper Child, the Copper Child, Mike L. What's up, Nicole? What's up, beloved? See, that's I'm like that. Don't worry, the soul family gonna come on in the room, y'all. Got a deep channeling that's coming through. All right, and we're gonna take our time with this one. I'm not rushing, because this is deep. This is deep epiphany for me. Peace. What's up, Aubrey? And I'm gonna pull some cards at the end, but it's gonna be this is mostly straight channeling. Mostly straight epiphany that I just got. Styling and profiling day 1. Yes. My phone's fully charged too, because this is real. I'm telling you, this is real deep. I don't know if y'all can see the thumbnail because it didn't change, but I changed the thumbnail to the full moon. Okay. Yes. I'm telling you, there's a whole bunch of inspirations coming through. Do y'all see now tell me if it changed, the thumbnail. Did it change to the full moon over the mountain? That's here in Arizona, in Tempe. Okay, that mountain. I'm definitely going to be doing some hiking over there. And that was deep. When we was like, yo, look at the moon. That was the Cancer full moon in December. The end of December. That moon was popping over that mountain like that. And then they had the 3 wise men. Those are the 3 wise men on the camel that you see that they had propped up. Ah, for real? That you see, that was me in the nude, preparing, and it's still up there. And I changed it. These niggas. Well, y'all will see. Damn. I'm gonna change it. See, I'm telling you, they be messing with me. They be playing with me. But it's all good because it's raw, it's real, and it's rugged. You know what I'm saying? Raw, real, and rugged. I will be changing that to the 2. Y'all gonna see that picture because that picture is deep, and I feel like that Cancer full moon, right? The Cancer full moon has definitely been an opening of a portal of the eclipse season. The eclipse season started actually with the new moon in Capricorn, but for me, it is that, and I feel like it starts with the moon phase, so you can't watch. Okay, well, the new moon is this and that and blah, blah, blah. This is how we become robotic. You know what I'm saying? I realize that we've become robotic and religious when it comes to even the spiritual aspects and modalities that we deal with. So I noticed that, you know, a lot of YouTubers, tarot readers, astrologers, they mainly deal with, well, a lot of them mainly deal with like predictions and forecasting for the future, but rarely do you see, now I can't say that because there's some like Magic Mike, David Palmer, they go in retrospect, like, okay, what was the effect of this new moon? What was the effect of the full moon? You know what I'm saying? Well, it was the cause and then the effect. Hit the like button as y'all come on in, people. So, you know, for me, that Cancer full moon, I'm telling you, really kicked off us. And we still going through it. Still going through it. So I know I did a channeling for the full moon and I call it the cosmic mother because we know that Cancer deals with the mother, right? And it was the full moon. So I was like, okay, yeah, the mother aspect, Ray Tay Tay, Cancer. And it was during Capricorn season. The devil card was coming up in almost every reading. And I found myself being comical about it, talking about Lucifer, you know what I mean? And how Lucifer was manifesting in my life and in our life, right? And, I realized that I fell short of giving the divine masculine his credit. I feel like, that was my ego on my part, where I feel like I was dissing the divine masculine because I felt the way about the rejection. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, again, it's an energy. It's not a person. So, you got to remember that you do have a divine masculine that's out there, and you're going to be connecting with that energy, So it's so much, people. I don't even know. I'm trying to get my thoughts together because the channeling was bombarding me. All right, first let's talk about this portal, right? Let me draw it. I wanted to use my daughter's dry erase board, but she left and it's good. All right, now don't mind my drawing. Just see if y'all can get the aspect of what I'm talking about here, because it's deep, okay? Now, people feel like, all right, the eclipse season started. No, I feel like this was in December, right? Cancer full moon. And this is going to be the January Leo full moon. Right? That's when the portal, this eclipse season, so-called, closes. Okay? Now, like I said, so many issues was coming up. Everything that's Cancer, mother, family, home, nurturing, all of those things came up, right, for the aspect. But I've realized that I was not being nurturing to my masculine aspect, to my masculine side. The masculine is represented by what? Capricorn, okay? That Capricorn, what was that? January 5th, 6th. That was the Capricorn new moon. Capricorn relates to what? Saturn, which is called father time. So if Cancer is the mother, Capricorn is the father, right? So this is why I entitled this, We're Clearing Out Our Mommy and Daddy Issues, period. And if you want to get more direct, the divine feminine is dealing with the father issues, and the divine masculine is dealing with the mama issues. But of course, we carry both energies, so we're dealing with both. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So boom. That was one aspect right there with that new moon. Okay. Now we know also that the 11th that just passed, January 11th, was 1-1-1. If I tell you what, I'm going to try to give y'all the abbreviation version of what happened to me on the 11th. Okay. And remember the last reading, I kept saying time. There's something with time that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? What's up, China? Yeah, you made it just in time, girl. We breaking it down. We in class right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, we know that that's a master number. Also, when y'all see the new thumbnail, please check it out after. Go back and check, because y'all have to see this picture. Or I may just put it up as a post in the community tab as well, because y'all got to see this picture of that Capricorn full moon, how it was on the mountain and the 3 wise men. Okay, so again, now we are in the year of the 3. 2019 is a 3 universal year. Okay, which is good. Now we in the year of the Empress. So, like you said, creativity is coming through. You know what I'm saying? This is the understanding. This is the actual fruit of the wisdom that we learned, that we've been applying from 2018, all the lessons that was learned. Now the fruit is coming through for this 3 universal year, right? You know what I'm saying? So boom, yes, it equaled 3-3. And we already been talking about the damn 3 3s. So listen, right? So all of these days is hitting us. Then we already know, hold on, the master number, that's going to be a double effect on the 22nd. And then again, a couple of days later is going to be the Leo full moon. Yo, it's deep, y'all. It's deep. Now, let me tell y'all what's been going on. Like I said, in hindsight, looking at the readings that I did for the Cancer full moon and the Capricorn new moon, like I said, I was being comical, you know, but I was not being nurturing to the divine masculine at all. Hold on. We got this coconut water. I'm purging out my heart right now. And you know what I'm saying? Yes, that night when we was breaking down the threes, right? Yeah, right, for the celebration, the party, right? So all of this epiphany it started coming down on that day. Let me tell you, on the 11th. I'm trying to make it a long story short. It was just 11:11 for me. 11 minutes in, 11:11. I was trying to pay my rent. I was like, listen, I told them, I was like, listen, I'm coming in Friday. I'm going to pay my rent. Long story short, the bank that I was using shut down we have a shutdown of the ATM card. I'm like, what? I need to pay my rent. I told these people I was coming. And I had to go to work. I had to go to work at 11. Listen to this shit, y'all. I had to go to work at 11. So I was trying to do all of this before work. Couldn't do it. So I was like, okay. I was frustrated as fuck. I even seen my homegirl that worked in management, and I told her, she was like, well, if you're going to have to come Monday, come Monday. So I'm like, damn, no, but I want to keep my word. I just moved in here. I don't want them to be looking at me cockeyed like, oh, we just let this bitch in and she ain't going to be paying her rent, right? So I was like, all right, I let it go. I was like, I'm going to have to let it go. I was cussing all the way in, and I was running late for work. So I'm on the light rail. Then I get a call like, oh, your patient ain't home yet. They'll be in the afternoon. I hope that's okay. I said, no worries. Turned right back around and was like, this is going to give me more time. So I'm calling my bank like, is it fixed yet? I need to pay my rent. Y'all fucking with my... Damn, y'all was pissed. So they telling me, no, ma'am, no, whoop-de-whoop. And then I was like, you know what? I'm frustrated. Then I'm going, trying my card. I'm looking crazy, trying to buy a money order. Long story short, I'm doing loops around. When I got the call that my patient wasn't coming and I was on my way back, I said, no, Spirit is trying to show me something. I said, whenever you're going through something like this, Spirit is trying to show you something. I looked at my phone. It was 11:01. I said, yeah, I forgot. Today's the master number. Today's another portal day. I looked at the building. It was 111 on the building with a picture of the phoenix on top of that shit. I was like, okay, Spirit, y'all not playing with me. All right, I need to take time now. This is spiritual, what I'm going through right now. So I was like, all right, boom. I went home. I was like, oh, I don't got a candle lit. I lit a candle. I did my shit. I was like, okay, lit my candle, called the bank. They still playing games. And I said, nah, you know what? Let me go to the ATM. Went to the ATM. Boom, got my shit. I was like, oh, they playing games. Went, they were like, whoop. Paid my rent. Talking to my home, she's like, see, look, everything worked out. You know better than to hide. She was like, you know better than to get worked up over shit. I was like, you right. When I got the money order, you know what time it was? 1:11 p.m. in the afternoon. I was like, okay, I'm done. Pay my rent, and I was still running late. And I was like, but I'm going to be late. So I tried to take the quickest way to work. I'm rushing off the bus. My patient's mother's like, listen, I'm coming down the block. I'm not even there yet. And I was like, oh, okay. No, I'm right here, Mommy. Don't even worry about it. Remember I said, she went on vacation, I was the last nurse to see them off. And I was the first nurse to receive her. I literally received her in her drive. I was there, and she pulled in from her vacation with her baby. Remember, I work with disabled children. So I'm helping her. I'm like, hey, Happy New Year, mommy. Received her. Boom. Helping her put her stuff in the in-house, helping her with listen, putting all the medicine and all the stuff back. I said, everything is for a divine purpose. Everything planned, worked out. I had enough time. I thought I was going to be late. I actually wasn't late. Remember, I kept saying about that time, y'all? This is real. So I was like, this is it. I was like, this is it. Today. I was like, okay, Spirit is like, either you going to trust us. Today, it was like that day taught me, like, are you going to trust us? Or you going to can you just let go and stop trying to control shit and getting all frustrated? And trust me, by the end of the night, I got my babies on time. I was like, got my workout out on that day. My legs was beaming at the end of the day. By the time I came home and I was running my bath water, I was like, yo, angels, don't think I don't see that y'all made this day perfect. With the mishaps and all, you made today. Y'all showing me that divine timing is real. It's not going to be in my timing. It's going to be in divine timing, and everything worked out. Even with the mishaps. Even with the delays. Everything was right on time. The whole day. So I was like, yo, singing. I had both playing my music. I was like, wow. This shit, like, you can't make this shit up. Like, you just can't make this shit up. And I'm figuring, and then I'm like, that's because it was right in the middle. That's when I started doing the math. Actually, today is when I started doing the math. Like, wait a minute. That's because that was the middle. This is the middle of the wormhole. We in a wormhole right now. So then I started thinking about the divine masculine, everything that he's going through with more of a compassionate, more of a nurturing eye. I said, all right, they want me to see divine timing. Well, what does that mean for my twin, right? Or my beloved, or my destined partner, my destiny, period. My destiny, period. So I started like, you got to take time. You got to take time. He's doing a lot of work. You ain't giving him enough credit. You ain't giving that man his credit. You and your ego, you and your feelings, you and your ego again. Just like I was in my feelings when I couldn't get the money order, when I couldn't use my ATM card, when I was thinking I was running late for work, and come to find out I wasn't even late. You know what I'm saying? Both times. In the morning and in the afternoon. So I was like, okay, he's not late. Woo, I'm going to try to get through without crying. So I was like, all right. The divine mother, the Cancer full moon, I said, well, okay, what did that Cancer full moon do for us? And made a lot of things, illuminated a lot of things that needed to be clear. Again, with the mom. Yeah, I can't, listen, this whole week I had insomnia. This whole week was jacked up for me, supposedly money-wise. Trust me. That's why I said, after a while, I let go. I was like, all right, y'all don't want, because I needed to sleep. Because I couldn't sleep. So my days, like I said, some of my patients was canceled. Then my daughter was sick. So, listen. That's why Friday sealed it off. To show me that everything is right on time. Okay, so let's get into these mother and father issues. Now, like I said, I realized that I started looking into, whenever I have questions, I always look into my mythology and pantheon that correlates to my union, right? So I started looking at that pantheon and looking at the mother figure. And I was like, oh, his mom wasn't really a nurturing mother towards him when he was growing up. Hey, what's up, Candy? What's up? Hey, UK. Big up the people from the UK. Yo, y'all messing with me heavy. I'm starting to see the people. I might have to get my way over to London. Or Germany or Amsterdam. You know what I mean? But listen, y'all. His mother wasn't very, yes, love you too. His mother wasn't very nurturing to him. And I know that my presence is a trigger. My presence is, it can either be a trigger or a healing effect. Okay, depending on how my energy interacts with another person's energy. And I'm like, I could have been a trigger for him, you know, and seeing how, you know, the type of mother that I am. I'm an open book with my children. Y'all already see, y'all already know my children are joined at the hip with me. So, and even I've been candid about my oldest child that's still in New York. You know what I'm saying? So I could be a trigger towards him. And I realize that. So he's going, and it's not just our actual mothers. It's the baby mothers. It's the baby fathers. You know what I mean? So it made me even look at my father. Like I said, it's the duality now. It's the Cancer and the Capricorn. You can't look at the mother without looking at the father too. So now my father now, yo, my God. I wish I could post this video up on YouTube. I put it on my social media. All right, y'all, if y'all not on my social media, y'all need to get on Instagram, Empress Elegance. Okay. Empress Elegance, one word, on Instagram. I think I put it on that page. If not, it's on my personal. This brother channeled my whole pops when he used to get drunk back in the day, and he would have his brethrens over, okay? And he was cussing and was threatening and the whole movement, and it just took me back. Do you hear me? You know how when something triggers you and it takes you back in time to my childhood. And see, when my father used to get drunk, right, it's like a 50-50 bag. Because sometimes he'll be in a better mood and he'll be nice. That's when you butter him up like, oh, can I go spend the night? Can I spend the night? That's when I used to spend the night at my sister's house. Can I go spend the night with Charlene? Oh, of course, baby. Yo, you go with your sister? All right. You ask your mama? All right. Your mama said it's up to your mama. That's when he be in it. Or he will be a demon. Okay? He would be in his shit. It would be a mixed bag. And then also depending on how drunk he would get. You feel me? And my father is a Vietnam Marine Corps vet. All right. My father got a deep history that I'm still learning about. And he wasn't the type that was like, you know, like most fathers that was out of the home. You know, he was there every damn day. My pops was home every day. You know what I'm saying? But his presence was not warm at all. He's an Aquarius. So his presence was not warm. So when he get a little liquid libation in him, then that's when the warmth will come and the fire. You know what I'm saying? But so it made me think about how I used to feel about him at that time. I used to hate him. We used to hate him. Yeah, it was like that. You know, and so I started thinking about my mother and father issues. You know what I'm saying? How we looked at my mom as the angel and my father as the devil. Like, and that's why I was like, oh, that's why that devil card kept coming up. And then my mother happens to be a Capricorn. She's born on the 8th. She's an 8 like me as well. So this transit right here got me in my mommy and daddy bag right now. For real, for real. Like, and I've been trying to call them, and I don't know what it is. It's like something with me being out here. Like, I can't, like, the only way I can talk to them is if I call My brother, then that's when he's over there and I call my brother, that's when I can speak to my parents, and it makes me feel away. But I know everything that happens is spiritual. Everything that happens, we already know is for a divine reason. It's because I just need to work through these issues at this point in time. You know what I mean? In order for me to be a better mother, in order for me to attract that spirit father, stepfather, aka spirit father for my children. You know what I'm saying? Um, so like again, and then I was looking at the narrative of, the divine one, and I'm like, yeah, I know he like he respects his mom, but they didn't really have a really tight, close knit relationship. And a lot of things transpired that, he probably blames her for. That's why and then you know that adage, you attract, okay, the type of significant other that has the same type of characteristics as your mother or your father, right? So for me, listen, check this out. When I seen my beloved's handwriting, I was like, yo, that's my father's hand. That's like it looked like he could have forged my father's handwriting. And it was eerie to me. And there's times when he just remind me of him, period. And I'll be like, yo, oh man. Deep, right? This is deep, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, and I already had a dream with my beloved, and my parents was in there, and I was in my childhood home. All of these things have been playing through my mind because, like I said, like I've been saying the past couple readings, I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to move on. Maybe he wasn't my twin. There's been a lot of confusion for me these past couple of months because, again, the energies of different divine masculines have been placing themselves. Let's look at the chessboard. Let's look at the game of chess, which was my father's favorite game. Hold on. Let's look at the game of chess, y'all. Right? Like a chessboard. I've been feeling different bishops and knights and even kings positioning themselves around me. Right? Coming closer and closer. You know how that is. Making their moves closer to me. This is why I'm still like, single or whatever. They around. I have options. I have suitors. I have people flirting, but they haven't made a substantial move, but I see them moving closer. So I said, okay, that's what it is. They're moving closer. And I'm at the point right now where me as the queen, the empress, I have to make a move. You know what I'm saying? And you know that the queen is really who protects the king. So I'm like, I got to make a move now. And I really don't want to leave my king's side, but I have to make a move in order to save the game. You feel what I'm saying? In order to win the game. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know that the queen can make many moves. I could go all the way across the board in one move. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm feeling that energy right now. Like, I'm going to have to make a move across the board. You feel what I'm saying? And I really don't want to do that. But it's maybe part of the game. Okay? It may be part of the game. Because with divine timing, you know what I'm saying? See? I'm telling you, with divine timing, I was thinking, okay, what if it's meant for me and my beloved to get together 5 years from now? Am I going to be miserable until then? No, I'm not. I said that's the choice that I'm going to make at this point. That I'm not going to be miserable until he makes himself known. Right? I'm not going to be miserable until divine timing says it's time for me and him. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, again, the divine masculines that are placing themselves around me, they themselves carry the energy of the divine masculine. So this is where I get a little confused because they themselves are divine masculines. But then I'm like, well, are they mine? But spirit has only shown me conclusive, etheric, intuitive, astro evidence. You know what I'm saying? That this one person is. So that's why I'm like, okay, I just have to be patient. That's what what happened on Friday. That was just yesterday. Speaking of the divine masculine, Sarah, I see you. I see you. You see what I'm talking about? Did y'all see what I'm talking about? They placing themselves around the board on the chessboard. Now let me tell you too, with that skit on Instagram, I'm not gonna mess it up for y'all. That shit is just so funny. The dude with the cigarette in his mouth is my pops. Okay? You know what I mean? He would have the chessboard right there in the living room. We couldn't touch it. We could not touch that chessboard. That was for him and his company. When him and his brethren would come. And then when the dude said, who gives a fuck about your little Paul Mason? I was like, that was one of my pops. Brandy. Paul Mason is Brandy, no? That was one of his shits too. Yo, I just was like, yo, that shit I kept replaying that shit over and over and over again. It just took me back. It just was like a Six of Cups, nostalgic, good, funny, yet also heart-wrenching feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It brought up a lot of pain and it brought up a lot of joy at the same time. Deep, man. This transit is some deep shit, y'all. Like, I feel like clearing out the mommy and the daddy issues is key. It's key right now. It's key. And also, like I would mention, the baby mothers and the baby fathers. And I think that that's what my beloved is dealing with right now. And I'm dealing with it because I feel the energy of things stirring with like I had two baby fathers and neither one of them, I can't deal with them. I can't even have a civil conversation with them. And I'm not perfect, but Lord knows I tried. You know what I'm saying? Lord knows I have tried and tried and tried again. You know what I'm saying? To deal with them civilly. But spirit is just, they're not on it. They're not on the civil thing. They on the control thing. And it's not that kind of party. You know what I mean? So I have to stay in my own energy. So I feel like that is going to be coming to a head as well. Any baby father issues that you got, any baby mother issues you got, you're going to have to come out of ego in dealing with them. Period. And just be grounded and be balanced as much as possible in dealing with these issues. You know what I'm saying? And just continue to keep your own energy. You know what I mean? Integrity is key. If you know that you're moving in integrity, then the outcome will be favorable for your end. That's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? So, I just felt like that was key. I felt like that was deep, man. I mean, I could go into so many memories. I could even break down my mom's, yo. Like I said, she's a Capricorn at that. So even with me, like when I used to check it, like my mom wasn't nothing sweet. We used to look at her like she was the good one, but behind closed doors, or when you really in hindsight check it, like she had the power to stop my father when he would go off the deep end. Yo, I'm telling you, like when my father would go off the deep end, there'd be, like I said, there'd be times when he would get drunk and he would just call us and fuck with us. Yo, he wasn't physical. His bark was louder than his bark, but he would psychologically and verbally fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And there'll be times, like I remember one time on my report card, I had 90s, 80s. One class, I had a 65. It was my weakest subject. You know what I mean? And I kind of like didn't want to show him because I knew he was going to be pissed. But it still was passing. I still passed the class. But it was a 65. 90s, 95, 80, 85, everything else. Just one class. So I tried to get away with not showing him and just show my mother and was like, sign it real quick so I could go outside. And he was like, wait a minute, what is that? He came in, what is that? Oh, that's your report. Oh, you thought you was going to get... Oh, I said, no, I thought mommy showed it to you already. He was like, what you mean? Yo, he went off. Oh, that's why you didn't want to show it to me. Because it is 65. Get in that bathroom and scrub that shit white. Scrub that tub white. He had until I say you could come out. I was in that bathroom for 3.5 hours scrubbing. And I had to, and when he come in there, so it wasn't no I could stop. He was checking. So I had to literally scrap. And he said, I want this. And then, you know, like the bath mat. And you know, like when you take the bath mat up and on the other side, sometimes if you let it stay too long, it'll be that mildew on it. He was like, scrub that shit white. Yo, when I was done, I had blisters on my knuckles from fucking scrubbing. Yo, I'll never forget that shit. He was like, and you want punishment? I was like, damn, I didn't even fail no classes. It just was a low score in one of them. I'm on the honor roll. I was like, yo, I was so hurt. So hurt. And my mother she wouldn't say nothing. She wouldn't be like, all right, that's enough. You know, she get it, blah, 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 just punish her. Or, you know, like, or when he just would go off and that's light compared to some of the shit that he would do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he was in the Marine Corps. All right. So he would do, you know, he would wake us up for school. Rebelly, we would have to jump, literally, I'm not playing with y'all. We would have to jump up out the bed and start making the bed, like on some cadet shit. He had us on some private crystal and private, like we were like cadets. There was no, you know, like how you be like, when you wake up, and there's none of that. Rebelly. And he would clap his hands dumb hard. Let's go. You would have to jump up out that bed and start making your bed. Shoot like that. You would have to jump up out your sleep every day for every day. On the weekend now, sometimes he would be, you know, but let's say you sleeping too long. He'd be, all right, let's go. You sleeping too long. Let's go. You would have to get up, even on the weekend. Now, mind you, remember, my mother now was the Jehovah's Witness. So 2 days out the week in the evening, instead of me using that time to study, I would have to go to the meeting. And then Saturday morning, I would have to get up to go knock on people's door. And then Sunday morning was Kingdom Hall again. So balancing out schoolwork plus the Jehovah's Witness work, because, you know, the booklets and the pamphlets, you would have to study and underline and raise your hand and participate in that shit too. But that's neither here nor there. Just share a little tidbit, you know what I'm saying, of the things that I went through. But like now, please, me and my pops, like when I became an adult, that healed. Our relationship with my father healed, and he totally changed. He stopped drinking, you know what I'm saying. Once he went through his trials and he became a different person, like me and him became closer. You know, growing up, I was never like daddy's little girl type of energy. That just wasn't possible. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, there's so many things that happen behind closed doors that I'm being privy to. And it's intuitively. Like, and when I tried to discuss it with my brother, he was like, nah. And I was like, no. Like, I know some shit was going on between mom and dad. Things that my mother did to my, you know what I'm saying, to my father. Like mom is not as innocent as you think. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's a balance in the duality. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said, we viewed her as the angel and him as the demon and him as the devil. You understand? It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. But yo, I say this to say this too as well. Like I said, I'm just looking at my divine masculine in a different light, and it made me open up and look at the real him versus the facade that he's living. Again, it's the Superman Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying? He's living a double life, basically. The divine masculine is living a double life. And it's because of the things that he has been through. You know what I mean? Just as we all have been through things and have scars that need to be healed at this time. So, I just was like, all right, well, all right, I ain't gonna be dissing him no more and calling him an asshole. I guess there's a reason why he's an asshole. There's a reason why, you know what I'm saying? He has been doing the things that he's done because he's been hurt, just like I've been hurt by the people who were entrusted to be our guardians that we chose. Because remember, you choose your parents before you come on this planet. We choose our parents. So we choose those scarrings that happened when we were younger in order for us to rise above them when we're adults. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just thinking about it, I'm like, emotional. So emotional. But anyway, I got a new deck, y'all. We're going to put some cards. What's up, Straight Panther? Yeah, share some deep channeling. Wow. Don't worry. You already know you could catch it on the playback. Plus, I want y'all to go back because I'm going to change the picture. I don't know why it didn't change. The thumbnail is all part of the channeling. It was the Cancer full moon. Again, with the three wise men, that was deep too. When I was thinking about the thumbnail and I was like, oh man, and it's the year of the three. It's the 3 universal year right now. The 3 wise men coming and bringing the gifts, the fruit, like I said, of the manifestation of applying what we knew last year. Aw, he said, I know, but it ain't the same. Yeah, but I got some new decks, you know what I'm saying? Happily, some deep decks going on here. And we're going to see what's going on. We're going to see. And I'm just going to put it out there like, my boo-boo noo-noos, like, I still love you. It's all good. I still love you. Work through what you got to work through because I'm working through my shit too. I'm telling you, Friday was a doozy. All week was crazy, but not being able to sleep, having insomnia. Deep, look at this. Deep. It's a new, wow. Yeah, I believe he's gaining some courage. I believe, and I'm going to show y'all the spread this time around. Beautiful. Oh, wow. All right, y'all going to have to bear with me because I don't know. I mean, I'm going to intuitively, I'm going to put some clarifiers too, but I'm going to intuitively, wow, what did I say, y'all? Damn, I don't want to start crying. Yo, look at this, B. This is deep. We might go into 2 hours, y'all. I mean, I hope y'all can stay up. That's deep. This is deep. Wow. Wow. Hold on. I'm going to read from the book on this mother joint. I'm definitely going to read from the mother. But this is deep. I'm gonna show you the spread because this deck is really deep and it's a little different from the tarot. You know what I'm saying? And I got a new, now this, I love this, the Crystal Mandala deck. It has, it's a mix between the goddesses, angels, okay? Look at that. The abundance numbers. We're going to see, and of course the crystals. So, I'm going to pull one collectively. And I'm going to pull some clarifiers on it. I'm going to read off like the first paragraph of each card, because this deck is really, really deep. This is beautiful, y'all. Oh my God. Wow, this is heavy. This is heavy. Wow. What's that? Malachite. Malachite, what? Cleanses out the heart chakra. You already know. Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is the archangel of healing. Grace for the grand gesture. All right, y'all. Let me move this out the way. All right, hold on, people. Because I want y'all to see this setup. Hold on. I want y'all to be able to see what we talking about. You know what I mean? Because it's fitting to get deep. No, that's not going to work. Oh, I hate when this shit happens. Hold on, people. Because I want y'all to be able to see what I'm talking about. No, that's not going to work. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. Okay. Let's see if that works. Okay, can't see the whole. I'll hold it up. I'll hold up the cards too as I go along. But y'all gonna get the gist. Y'all get the gist of it. I could even do this real quick. This is the divine feminine and this is the divine masculine right here. Right? The sage. King of fire. Alright, I'm gonna read. First, let me pull some clarifiers, actually. Pull a quick clarifier on each card. Because it's deep. Now, I already read on the sage, and that's for the divine feminine. And that's basically the seeker of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Someone that enjoys sharing the feats of what they've learned as well. And then, of course, we see there that the owl is there, which represents the wisdom, the application of the knowledge. It's not just, you know, studying and searching. It's the application of such. Right? And that's what the divine feminines have been doing. We've been applying what we know. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? If this is a spiritual journey, then let me go on the spiritual journey. Let me learn all that I can learn, you know, because we know that this is, this life is a school, period. You know, we come down here to learn lessons. We come down here to teach lessons. And, you know, I feel like the divine feminine as well has been going within. Because when you are sage, you got to take that time to be within your own energy. You have to take the time to be within your own energy to process what you're learning. See? And I feel like, you know, on this path, in being by ourselves, hold on. Wow. Ooh-wee. Wow. 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 Me people. All right. I feel like on this journey, right? knowing that a lot of us had to pull away from the masculine aspect. You know what I mean? Look at this. The wolf. Loyalty. And it's like, you know, we're loyal to our spiritual path. Look at that spark. That spark of life. It's what gives us life, really. You know, I've enjoyed being on this spiritual journey. Oh, styling, profiling. Yes, indeed, it is a wolf moon. This full moon. Oh, wee. Yes, indeed, it is a wolf moon. Then with the fire, that's Leo, because it's going to be in Leo. Now look at this. With the Eight of Swords now, we've been feeling trapped. We've been feeling like this is all a mirage. That's how I was feeling like this is all, it was all a dream. You know what I'm saying? I used to read Word Up magazine. You know what I mean? Like, this was all a dream. Like, really, like, you know what I'm saying? Feeling hemmed in, feeling trapped. Feeling like, all in our head. You know, the different thought patterns. Just thinking, because there is no display of emotion. There's no cups. There's no display of emotion. There's no pentacles. There's no physical manifestation. It's just, I feel like it's just all in my head. But then it's like, no. And then every time we feel like that, the divine masculine comes, even if it's in the etheric, with a sign. There'll be a sign. We'll have a dream. You know what I'm saying? There'll be a synchronicity. And I feel like we feel like that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at this for the divine masculine, this king of fire, though. This king of fire, we already know, but I just want to be sure. Hold on. I just want to read real quick from what the book is saying. Proactive, inspirational, vital, powerful, passionate. Ground and focus your passion. Be more than an ideas person. Remain involved from start to finish. Every leader is part of a team. Be dauntless. Respect your position by respecting others. Show your appreciation. Keep your temper in check. So I feel like, too, with this Queen of Pentacles, this is them. This is what I was saying, too. Hold on, y'all. This is what I was saying about they're gaining courage. That's why I was like, I have not been giving him his respect due, because he has been courageously working through. Even if, remember we used to say, oh, the divine masculine is not awake. He's the unawakened twin. Remember that terminology that was going around, that the divine feminine is the awakened one and he's the unawakened one. You know what I'm saying? And look at him now. Look at him. He's awakened. Of course, that's the oh man, that's the fertility. That's that Empress energy. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like, again, this is him addressing his mother issues. This is him addressing his mama issues. Okay? This is mama right here. And then again, not just his physical mother, his baby mother. Okay? This is any mother figure that he had in his life, any woman that he had in his life. He's definitely dealing with those aspects and how things may have went south. He's having the courage to heal himself. He's having the courage to heal them. He's having the courage to know that he still deserves unconditional love, because Leo deals with unconditional love. Leo deals with the heart chakra. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the crystal that we got. Deals with healing the heart chakra. You feel me? The malachite. So, you know, he's definitely... And then look at that dragon there like that. The Kundalini. Kundalini awakening. You know what I mean? And he's realizing in order for his life to be fruitful. And then look, there's a dragon there on the throne. He has to go to his throne. Oh man. Oh, that's deep. Damn, man. All right, Divine Feminines. This is the six of, I think that's water. That's water. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. Six of water, y'all. Kindness, concern, sympathy, compassion, understanding, forgiveness, love. The idea of kindness and compassion. Strive to be better. Embrace healthy boundaries. Accept that you will falter. See all that is good and pure in humanity. Overcome obstacles with gentle determination. Do not meet aggression with aggression. Be kind and walk away. What did I say? I said I have not been very kind in my words and deeds, not even addressing the union in my readings, really and truly, trying to gloss over it, making jokes over it, talking about Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though, like, again, he is a part of the game, he is on the chessboard. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, but what about the compassion for your divine masculine and all that he's going through? You know, and I had to check myself just now. I had to check myself, y'all. Like, it was an awakening. Like, nah, I think you may have strayed a little bit from the path. It was a wake up call on the 11th about the divine timing. Like, you know, it's not going to look the way you want it to look. It's not going to happen when you want it to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen when it's the right time. Again, you got to answer your calling to who you are. You know what I'm saying? You have to, what is your spiritual calling still? Have you strayed from your spiritual calling? Just a little bit, just a tidbit. Have you been showing kindness? Have you been showing kindness to yourself with the self-care that's much needed right now? With the healing, remember the Four Swords came out in the last reading where we need to be, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done on ourselves. Again, this is the mother aspect too. Okay? This is the awakening of knowing that you got to forgive. You got to forgive your parents. See, look at the baby right there. See? That's what I'm saying. You got to forgive your parents. Again, and then again with the three aspect. Mother, woman, and child. And the cycle continues. The cycle continues on. It's something with that locket that she's holding in that jewelry, y'all. Like, I don't know. It's just something with it. I'm just looking at it like, you know, I don't know. I know for me personally, it's like I haven't been making my jewelry. That I feel like that's personal. Like, you need to get back into making your crystal jewelry, girl. What happened to that? You fell astray. But and then also this is on reconciliation. This is on reconciliation too. The judgment is about reconciliation. Is about reunion. This is about the reunion. So maybe it's you that held it up because you don't want to forgive. You know what I mean? And then again, like I said, the angels they have not been holding any punches with me. Like, we here, we letting you know, we here with you every step of the way. You're not alone. Yep, and like I said too, a union of hearts, man. But check this out. Yeah, but look at this though. Look at this. Look at the divine masculine again. Two of Cups. This combination right here is freaking badass. If you look at this combination right here. The Two of Cups. The two dolphins. The telepathy. Yo, not for nothing. I've been noticing that on the low mind, like he'll post certain things and I'm like, is he trying to talk to me? Like, is he trying to talk to me in this post? Or even if it's not the physical him, it's his higher self. Like, don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. You know what I'm saying? Don't don't give up on me either. Like, I know you have to. It's like, I know, it's like his higher self is saying to me, I know that you have to live your life until we're reunited. I know you have to, I want you to be happy. I don't want you to be miserable. I don't want you to be sad. That's not what we came here for. You know, but just don't forget about me. Don't forget about our mission. Don't forget about what we set forth before we came here. And realigning the chakras. Okay? Realigning that chakra work. And then again, the solar plexus is basically the seat of the soul. Okay? That's why the fire energy is coming up. You know what I mean? That sacred kundalini is the seat of the soul. It's your center. It's in the center. Here. And then again, see, look at that. Chakras in the hands. And we know that dolphins represent the ancestors. Dolphins represent the twins as well. Dolphins are highly psychic. Again, with that Cancer full moon. Dolphins are highly psychic. Okay? They are telepathic. That's how they communicate. Those clicks that they make and those sounds that they make, it's all through telepathy where they're able to sense movement, right? That's why he knows that I'm about to make a move. So that's why every time, divine feminines, when you about to make a move, there'll be a dream. The moon represents dreams too. There'll be a dreams, premonitions, visions, okay? And again, it's through the spirit realm he's doing this, because the cats represent, because they come in and out of the spirit realm. Cats are able to, I remember Bobby saying like that they would go into the tree and disappear, and then sometimes they will just come out of the tree out of nowhere. Like they're able to tap. Even in Coraline, if y'all seen the children's movie Coraline, that's how the cat used to come in between the two realms, was through the tree. And it was only the cat that was able to, yo, that's deep. That's right. Because now remember, now we're collapsing dimensions. Hold on, where's my little drawing? Remember, this shit is a worm. This is a wormhole between dimensions. Literally. And we're snapping in and we're closing in, okay, old timelines, different dimensions, okay? We can draw from the ones where the energy is high, and we can collapse the energy in the ones that are low. And this is why we go through those bouts of insomnia, indigestion, not being able to eat right. You know what I'm saying? Not eat right, but you know what I'm saying? Having indigestion, having digestive problems at this time, having just body aches. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. This is the portal. Hold on, let's see what this card is saying. This looks like that's the 8 of water as well. Okay, that's the 8 of water. So it's saying gratitude, appreciation, delight, joyfulness, happiness, positivity, pride, harmony, a positive state of appreciation, create a positive environment. Be prideful, not boastful. That is definitely a Leo thing. Pride. Cherish what you have now. If you are already unhappy, more will not make you happier. Okay? More will not make you happier. So if you're not happy, right? Let's say the divine masculine is not happy, with whoever he's dealing with right now, or not happy with the situation of him not being with his counterpart. Having more interactions or more women is not going to make you happier. Focus on all that is good in your life. Question an unnecessary desire for more. You see what I'm saying? More than the connection with your divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? Question that desire. Why that it says unnecessary desire. Because it's a satiation and appreciating what you have, appreciating the fact that you have this connection, or appreciation the fact that you do have positivity in your life. You do have the opportunity to have gratitude for the things that you have, despite anything that could have transpired in the past. You know what I'm saying? It's just clearing out. See, with the chakras is a wonderful thing. Remember now, these also represent dimensions. Your chakras represent dimensions. Why? Because each energy, remember, it's energy pools. And they have archetypes. Each one has archetypes. Each chakra has a frequency, a resonancy. Each chakra has an emotion that's attached to them. So these are all each dimensions within itself, within you. Remember, you're a universe unto yourself. Okay? So, yo, this shit is I told y'all this shit was deep, y'all. You're a universe within yourself. So when you tap into your damn chakras and do your chakra work and do your breath work, okay, and raising that kundalini, right? You tap into timelines, past, present, and future. Okay? And you're able to unlock the energy with each one. Yo, it's so deep. Oh my God. And then that within itself will bring the connection with yourself. Now look at the caduceus. Look at the caduceus energy. Okay, that's the kundalini right there too within itself. The masculine and feminine within yourself. And then again with the lion. Ooh, that Leo for y'all. This the end of this month ain't gonna up with divine feminines. Whew. Whew. Divine feminines. This is oh, sugar niggas. Hold on, y'all. Let me get Sakaya. Let me get my charger. See, that's the energy because my joint was fully charged. This is the 4 of, I believe, Earth right here. I need the extension cord, the gray one. 4 of Earth. You being good, boy? No.
Yes.
Good. Slow and steady. No, the long one. The slow and steady progress. One step at a time. Fear and doubt. Slow forward momentum. Do not falter. Rest and recharge. A good outcome ahead. Do not make hasty decisions. Watch for careless errors. Okay? Ooh-wee. Divine feminines. Okay? A happy, rewarding outcome is close at hand. Remember, however, that the key to completing large or long-term projects is in making slow and steady progress, which we already know. This is that patience. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where you going? What are you doing? Calm down. Please don't knock that over. Right? The key is to put one brick on top of the other to persevere, continue to build, even when you feel you want to give up. It is to remain stoic and positive in the face of hardship, knowing that experiencing frustration, fear, and doubt will only serve to weigh you down and slow your momentum. You plugged it in? Thank you, my love. Wait. Let's wait. Where's the actual charger? Oh, pull it out. Oh, yeah, pull it out. Thank you. Because I'm like, why isn't it? Hold on, y'all. Bubby, close the door. Thank you. Alright, y'all. Let me see. Is it charging? Hold on. Oh, my phone is like hot. Oh, shit. I hope it doesn't overheat. Hold on, y'all. Don't overheat on me. All right. Hold on. This card is deep for the Divine Feminines. You have made real and tangible progress. Do not falter now. You are close to achieving your goal or manifesting the outcome you desire most. Wow. The Four of Earth encourages not giving up even if weariness dogs your every move. Take a moment to look back at how far you have come and celebrate what you have achieved. Now look forward and see that you only have a few things left to accomplish. Take heart. Take a moment to rest and recharge, and then continue forward with the same level of dedication. Tedium and monotony often instill a desire to rush. Do not allow the desire to be free to move on to new ventures to result in careless errors or prevent you from completing a task or resolving an issue that you have before you. You might find yourself free of boredom and impatience only to feel the weightier burden of guilt and regret. God damn. And what is this? Is this a bee or a beetle? One brick at a time. And look, and it looks like he's putting up the last brick. Like that's the last brick. And we already know about the queen bee. We the queen bee of the hive. And then with the moon, you know what I'm saying? With this moon phase, you know, don't get deceived. Don't be deceptive. Don't let your fears. What did it say? Don't let your fears and your doubts, okay, let you give up right before you reap your reward. This is heavy. Heavy, heavy ass shit, man. Think about your loyalty. Oh, man. All right, Divine Masculines. What's this? This looks like this is the Ace of Fire. This is the Ace of Fire. Yeah, well, where I'm at too, Straight Panther, you know, in the warmer climates, you'll see bees. I still see bees around, especially out here. Yep. That's the Ace of Earth. Hold on. I said the Ace of Fire. Practicality. You're starting something new financial opportunity, reward versus consequence, making preparations, planning for the future. Oh, man. Is he really? Is you or is you ain't my baby? Oh my God. Material gain, a desire for security. Look at this. Yes, a time of change, new beginnings on the career and home front. Wow. So he's making preparations. Of course, we already know, like, I mean, this has always been around. But I feel like now he's ready to grow. And you see that little seedling there. Maybe in springtime too. I believe in spring there's going to be... See, this is what I was thinking too, y'all. I was like, all right, this is the year of the Empress, right? 3 year. So this is the year, I feel like the year of the Divine Feminine to reap her fruits of all the work that she put in. You know what I mean? And next year is going to be a 4 year. Remember, it's going to be 2020. It's going to be a 4 year. So it's going to be the year of the Emperor. So it's like, you got to wait 1 more year. We might just have to wait 1 more year for him to reach into his power, into his potential as the Emperor. You know what I'm saying? This is why the Empress has been making moves. She's building her empire. You know, it's deep. It's deep. Yes. Like, okay, it's our year. The Empress is going to be making the business moves. Okay. Last year, it was the year of us coming into our high priestess nature, of us tapping into our intuition. Now it's us creating and being conscious co-creators and mastering that aspect of knowing that it's a co-creation with the divine, with your higher self taking the wheel, the universe, whatever you want to call it and label it. This is it. And this is why they're making preparations. You see the seedling, you know. Yes, they want stability in relationship. And then these are both aces right here. These are both gifts from the universe. So this portal aspect is really working a number on a divine masculine behind closed doors, because he's now learning that the work that he has to do on himself. So the universe is also going to give him incentives, like increasing his bank account, getting a win in his money and career, and being able to do what makes him happy and what makes him emotionally fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? What gives him the freedom for him to want to be able to express to heal his heart. Again, with the heart. Remember, we got the, where is it? The malachite. Okay? Healing that heart chakra. We got green on deck all day. You know what I mean? So he's learning about what brings him emotional happiness. Tapping into his emotional side. Okay? Like, what makes me emotional? Not superficially happy. Not what other people want for me. You know what I'm saying? Or pleasing other people. What will make other people happy, and me pretending like it makes me happy. Because I'm fitting into a construct of what I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Instead of what really and truly makes me happy. Okay? Then we got this outcome with the mother. You know I'm going to read this. And then look at this Three of Swords, though. It's healed. The swords are out the heart. The heart is healing. And then again, combination 3. The mother. And now with this deck, there's the choices that we make. There's the stages of life. There's the roles that we play in life, and then the influences. And the mother happens to be, let's see, one of the roles that we play. Unconditional love, intimacy, nurturing, compassion, abundance, growth, fruitfulness, acceptance, fear, control, outcomes, love without conditions, encourage gifts and talents. What did I say? Emotional intimacy, affection, be supportive, embrace abundance, let go of expectations. We are all different. Nurture ideas and goals, voice thoughts and feelings, forgive past failures, release control of others, emotional manipulation. Now these are the lower aspects of the mother. Emotional manipulation. And this is what could have been done to us as children. All right? Though this is deep. Her womb is the void in which new life forms, safe, nurtured, and protected by her body. She is the earthly universe in which a cosmic soul takes on physical form. There is no more sacred or intimate bond than that of mother and child. She is the mother, nurturer, protector, and creator. She is the very essence of non-sexual intimacy, patience, compassion, unconditional love, and forgiveness, willing to place the needs of her child before her own. Nor is that love reserved only for a child born of her womb. For the highest ideal of the mother is a woman who extends her unconditional love to all who dwell in the world around her, without question of whether or not that love is deserved. The mother gives without hesitation or reservation. She is both teacher and guide, encouraging her children to reveal and nurture their talents. In this way, she gifts them with healthy levels of self-belief, self-esteem, and confidence. The mother is also symbolic of a fertile and abundant mind, a mind where ideas take root. The mother is willing to nurture those ideas and provide what is necessary in order for them to grow and blossom. Then it goes into, right, the position at which this card may come out in a reading. And when it talks about the past, it says it'll take you back to your childhood. Of course. You know what I'm saying? The relationship that you had with your parents. Like, this is what I was talking about. While the mother is often depicted as a very gender-specific archetype, both mother and father play a defining role in how strong this aspect of self is within the individual. This is what I touched on. An intimate, close relationship with one's mother and father often gives rise to an ease and familiarity with intimacy as an adult. Just as important is the relationship between mother and father within the family dynamic. Were they caring and affectionate with each other? Were they supportive of each other? Did they nurture and protect each other? How did they treat each other when they were angry or upset? Did they communicate? Or did they withdraw love and affection till one gave into the other's demands? If you look, wow, this is heavy. If you look closely at their relationship, you will often find a parallel between their relationship and your own, and the expectations that you have of those relationships. Loving, supportive, and nurturing parents will raise a child who is comfortable with displays of affection and who finds it easy to show care for others. A gentle smile, a kind word, and physical affection are offered without thought or awkwardness. The child of a good relationship finds it much easier to share thoughts and feelings and to give those feelings expression. Conversely, a child raised by parents who are distant and neglectful or absent may have difficulty with displays of intimacy or affection. They may find them very uncomfortable, and the idea of revealing their innermost thoughts and feelings is something they simply cannot face because it makes them vulnerable to further rejection. How do you see your parents? This is not a question about whether or not they were good or bad, nor is it about assigning blame. It is a hard question because it requires both honesty and acceptance of a past you cannot change. Your relationship with your parents has played a defining role in shaping you. This is deep. Damn, I can't even read all this right now. This is crazy. And this is just the past position. This is all basically what I was saying. And in the present, it's about you cultivating the ideas that you want to bring to fruition. And that's what this year I feel is all about too. The cultivation of like I said, your fruit. Okay? The fruit of what has been cooking for these past couple of years. You know? And do it without trying to control the outcome. Listen, y'all. This is deep. Hold on. This turned out to be deeper than I realized. And then now let's take a look at this crystal. This deck is heavy. I'm so glad I got it. I can't wait to get further deeper into it. But I said, in order to do that, I got to get into the readings. Look at this. Archangel Raphael and Malachite. Again, I already said he's the archangel of healing. Malachite heals the heart chakra. Now, I'm telling you, I really love. And then look at that. Look at the geometric beauty of the shapes. And each one is different. And to me, they come alive. You know what I mean? Look at the eyes. This is deep. And then, like I said, it's green all day. Hold on. Green all day. Let's read it. Malachite 15. Oh. Okay. We bring you the gift of grace for the grand gesture, although there are times when even the smallest act, such as choosing to think a positive thought, is enough to transform your world. There also comes a time for the leap of faith, the grand gesture of unconditional trust that will free you from the past and empower the universe to gift you with a new future. The grand gesture is the big step. The willingness to say to the universe, I trust you. What did I say? What I was taught on the 11th. That was just yesterday. I said that my angels were like, are you going to trust us or not? And I know it is time for life. Wait, hold on. I trust you, and I know it is time for life as I have known it to give way for a bigger, bolder experience, and I'm willing to allow you to lead me into it. You then make an offering which confirms your declaration and empowers the universe to reward the faith you have demonstrated. The grand gesture cannot be forced. If it comes from a place of should or uncertainty, then you are not ready. The grand gesture must be unconditional. It must be something you offer, not... Ooh, who said offering? Hold on. Was that you, Nicole? Or styling profiling? One of y'all said, when I said it's something about this jewelry here, and you said it's an offering. Whoo, y'all are on fire. Tonight, y'all are on fire. Hold on. Damn. Wait. The tears is welling up. Wait. Not for what you can get in return, although the rewards will be rich, but because you are willing to offer something of yourself in service to love. When it comes from this place, the grand gesture is a trigger for divine grace to express itself in your life in an entirely new way, suppressing all expectations and showering you with blessings. This is a time in your life for small steps and token offerings. These can be very powerful and trigger an outflow of enormous compassion from the universe as they generate opportunities and connections to encourage you to continue building upon those first steps with greater strides. Then there are times when you are ready to show up for your life journey in a way that brooks no opposition. You won't be deterred. You have made a decision deep within you, and you are absolutely willing, without hesitation or doubt, to say to the universe, this is my next move. Do your best. Ooh, this is my next move. Talk about that chest, baby. You are in the most, oh my God, you are in the most loving way possible, throwing down the gauntlet to life and allowing the universe to respond because you understand divine law. You know that what is offered from a place of loving devotion is always a safe bet, no matter how wild the risk may seem to be to the mind. It is in response to such bold and unconditional gestures of loving service, surrender, and trust that the universe pulls out the most dazzling displays of creativity, grace, generosity, and genius. When the oracle of grace for the grand gesture comes to you, there is a message. You are ready for the next big step, the risk, the decision, the choice from which there is no going back. You might waver for a moment or two, but in your heart, you know what you are ready and needing to do. It is safe to take your leap of faith. In fact, there is a time for all things, and your time for the leap is or very soon will be upon you. This oracle affirms, encourages, and advises you that the universe is waiting for your gesture, already preparing the loving bounty that shall flow into your world. Oh my God, in response. If you have made leaps in the past and landed flat on your face rather than gracefully on your feet, leave that behind you now. Everything you have experienced in your life has led you toward this moment in time. You are not the same person you were before. You are stronger, wiser, and more ready for the beautiful adventure life has in store for you. You have an opportunity at this time to take a leap of faith, and the universe is urging you ahead. You may feel afraid or uncertain. Yo, I could go on and on. Hold on, y'all. Listen to your heart and make the grand gesture with full faith in the grace that surrounds you now. That's all I could do is breathe. That's all I could do right now. Hold on, let me fix myself. That's all I could do right now is breathe after this reading here. Like, right here now. That's all we could do. Let's breathe. Because that was deep. That was real deep, y'all. We went in. We went in. Because I knew, I was like, nah, there's something, like, you know what I'm saying, that needs to come in. You know what I mean? That needs to come forth from within me, you know, besides being in my ego, besides being in my emotional bag. Like, like, what's the real? What's the real? You know what I'm saying? And at the heart of the matter is compassion. It is unconditional trust, unconditional compassion, and, you know, unwavering faith, basically. You know what I mean? Yo, I mean, this is like, yo. Wow. Look, and look, this is real. Like, you know, the divine feminine has put forth a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Look. Look. We done cut. Yo, we done been hurt along the way, just as the divine masculine has. But, you know, with us awakening primarily, we are putting down the building blocks of our union. Again, why give up right before you're about to put in that last brick? Man, that is so deep. Man, that is so deep. And then, wait a minute, look at the number. Hold on. Look at the number. You gotta look at the number. That's why I love this deck too. 444. I'm done. I'm just done. I'm done. Let me see what the romance angels got to say. I'm just done. Like, I'm gonna try to call my parents tomorrow. Share some love with my mama and my papa. Because they still here. Some of them ain't here. Ooh, Lord. That was deep. That was really and truly deep. Man, make that offering. Are you going to have faith? Are you going to trust your angels? You know what I'm saying? Or are you going to try to rush shit? Or are you going to try and rush shit? You know what I'm saying? Because you tired. Do you have the wisdom? Are you using the wisdom that was given to you all this time? Or yeah. Wow. Wow, we got trust. Let go of control issues. Yep, and retreat. Yep. At the bottom of the deck. You know what I'm saying? Yep, I'm telling you. Divine Feminine, you have free yourself. Make the effort, calling in your soulmate. Masculine, flirt, trust, let go of control issues. You know what I mean? And then with the free yourself, you see what I'm saying? Free yourself. Stop thinking too. This could be the masculine aspect of yourself. And I was thinking about that too. And I was like, yo, I gotta just heal my man side. That's all I kept saying. I was like, within myself, you know, the all the so-called attributes of a man that's within me. Don't let it overtake me, but bring it into balance. You know what I'm saying? And free myself and take control back of your life. You know what I mean? Mm-mm-mm. And for that, they gotta let go of control issues. Because, you know, that's a feminine aspect, is to be receptive. And again, see, that's how it's all a balance. You can't stress it enough. You know what I mean? We are both energies. Trust. Situation is calling for you to have faith. Man, this is like, I'm catching deja vu right now. I'm catching crazy deja vu. I hate when that happens. I was disoriented. I was dizzy. I was catching insomnia. I couldn't sleep. Like, this whole week was just bonkers. Bonkers. And I'm glad I did this reading, because now I know why. Going through this portal, I know why. Why? Within the next few weeks, we're going to see the results. Within the next few weeks. Whoa. Within the next few weeks. Yes. Yes, what? Next few weeks. Yes, what? Tell me. Tell me. You leaving? Thank you for joining. Helpful people. Up, choose a new direction. Helpful people. Oh, okay. Look at that. Okay, within the next few weeks, yes. Helpful people. They're going to, okay, yes, there's going to be people that's going to help us. Again, our angels are always at our beck and call. And even the demons. Truth be told. You know what I'm saying? Remember, it's a balance. You understand what I'm saying? But it's all for your highest good. You know what I mean? To choose a new direction. Take that risk. Give that offering. You know what I mean? That's dope. All right, I ain't gonna pull no. I'm tired. I'm trying to, this is deep. Yeah, we get it. We get it. Yeah, choose a new direction, because the heartbreak is over. The heartbreak is over. And the heartbreak from our childhood, from our parents. You know what I'm saying? I mean, again, and then this could represent parents too. From our parents. You feel me? Because they did the best that they could with what they knew how. Right? Especially for those of us who are parents now. We definitely, that's why I know I was like, Dad, I know why you had to do what you had to do when I was acting a fool when I was 17. I understand. You get it now. They did the best that they could with what they knew how. For real, because they wasn't perfect themselves. They was working through shit themselves. And then, like I said, when I found out my father had his first child when he was 13 years old. So that's why I was like, oh, that's why he was so hard on me. That's why he would be like, get on that scale. You look like you gained a little weight, yo. My father used to do the laundry. Like, I remember I started hand washing like my period drawers, because I felt the way. Like, I don't feel like I should be putting my period drawers in the wash. You know what I'm saying? That as a one, as a female. So I started hand washing my shit 1 month. When I did that, my mother was like, "Did you have your period?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Oh, because your father said he didn't see your blood." And I was like, "No, I started hand washing them." She was like, "No, you need to put them in the wash." I was like, "What? You want to wash my bloody underwear?" But that was his way of making sure that I was not pregnant. He had his first child when he was 13 years old. Do you hear what I just said? Trauma for him. You understand me? So when I found that out, it was like, that's why. I couldn't understand it. I was like, my father's just a controlling, crazy ass motherfucker. I couldn't stand. I just hated him. I was like, that's embarrassing. Like, to me, it was embarrassing to have my father wash my period. I thought that was embarrassing to me. And I was just like, I was like, I'm just so sick of him. I'm just so sick of it. But that was his way of like just knowing, like, no, my baby girl is still my baby girl. Like, you know what I mean? He didn't want that for me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want that for me. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I had 5 brothers and sisters that I never met. To this day. To this day. I still, and part of me still longs like, damn, like, what happened? But of course, if he had children so young, you know what I'm saying? He didn't stay in a lot of their lives. From what we know, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. It was always a big mystery for us. For me and my little brother. You feel me? We was the only ones that he stayed with. Think about that. That's why I said he was there every day. So think about that. 5 other children, he was out. You know what I'm saying? From 13 till he had me. When he had me, he stayed. Wow, that's deep. That's deep. And like I said, I think my mother did something to make him stay. She must have made some sticky rice for that ass. Like, you ain't going nowhere, my nigga. Yo, this is coconut water, y'all. This ain't no wine or nothing. This is straight coconut. And then again, how befitting. Coconut water clears out your heart. Is high in potassium. It clears out your heart. Your physical heart. Ain't that something? Yes. High in potassium. Yep. That's deep. We clearing out our heart, y'all. I'm telling you. They was making them sticky rice back in the day. From back in the day. And that within itself is a whole nother chapter. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, we all have free will. And now we're coming into the paradigm where it was the meatloaf. Yeah, put a little red. Talk about you putting tomato sauce in it. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, we're not going to be able to do that. That's that unconditional trust. That's that letting go of control issues. That's that trust in the universe that who's supposed to be with you will be with you. That, we're not supposed to be making sticky rice in this day and age. Plain and simple. You are the love spell. Your energy is the love spell. If you cannot attract who is supposed to be in your life by your virtue, by your fruits of your character and nature, then it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It'll backfire on that. That's why you hear so many stories of those type of spells backfiring, because you're trying to make someone against their will be with you, and then let's say you don't, when you really get to know them, you don't like them no more, but then they stuck over you. Like, no, I don't want to hear that shit. I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but this was definitely a pleasure, y'all. Like, this was really, really deep. really deep and really needed at this time. Yep, this portal is, I feel it with my parents. My mom's birthday was on the 8th, and then my father's is in February. Wow. Yeah, I heard it's supposed to be a big snowstorm over there. Much love to y'all, because it's getting warm over here. That's why I'm about to go hiking. Yes, it was needed. It was needed for me to go to delve deeper, then cracking about, I felt a little guilty, y'all. I felt a little guilty cracking about Lucifer, this and that. And like I said, for me, it's still a lot up in the air. Again, the divine masculines are making moves around me. So I'm just like, you know what? I know I'm calling in my soulmate. You know what I'm saying? I just know that he's coming. My destiny, my divine partner is coming in for me. I'm not going to give up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to continue to search for that knowledge within me. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, there's keys that's being unlocked within us, within our DNA. These downloads, that's why I was like, look at in your DNA that you get from your mama and your papa. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm telling you, this was real deep. Real deep. Like, I just got a profound, it just gives me even more of a profound love for them. Thank you. Yep. Dreams of Gaia. Dreams of Gaia. Yeah. It's deep. It's a deep depth. It's not like the regular tarot. I ain't even giving that nigga not even no mention. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he opened up nothing. It's straight Bobby. Bobby's energy has been prevalent. I feel like Bobby Hemmett, even though we know that he's still on this realm. You know what I'm saying? But he left a legacy, right? That is definitely needed to unlock some keys right now. That's his energy right there. He was the sage, straight up. And I remember when I first got with Bobby, when I first was introduced to Bobby Hemmett, like I liked him, but I was like, certain things, it was, again, with my programming, it was scaring me when he would talk about the witchcraft and the demons and the this and the that, and when they would talk about the period blood. When this is what sealed it for me in my when I was like 20, 21. I remember I was going towards the roster paradigm. So when he was talking about putting the period blood, yeah, you put your woman's period blood on your pineal, and I was like, what the hell? And that's what this looked like. What is this? Yo, with the rag. Oh my God. All right, y'all. That came up for a reason. Menstrual magic, B. Your menstrual blood. From if you already had just whatever, whenever your cycle coming in this portal, within this portal, hold on. Oh shit, I need my fucking pillow. It's on floor. Within this, whenever your cycle, okay? All right? Get your menstrual magic on. Get that menstrual magic on. That shit is powerful. Okay? Your shit is powerful. You understand? I used menstrual magic one time, and just me putting a dot of it on the paper with my intentions that I wrote out. Okay? It worked. It worked. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. It's powerful shit. And then that's DNA right there within itself. That's your life force. The blood is the life force. That's right. And it's going to be a blood moon. That's right. Woo. So for those of y'all that's going to be ministrating during that moon, woo, more power to you. More power to you, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Happy trails. But it's using it it's what your intent is. It's using it in the right way. You know, not putting it in nobody's food and shit like that. Those days are over. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't fuck around and try to put it in the meatloaf or the spaghetti. You understand? Them other chicks will tell you to do that shit. You know what I mean? It's one thing, too, if it's consensual with your man. You know what I'm saying? Because some even brothers is even down to do cunnilingus while you're on your menstrual. You understand what I'm saying? I think even Bobby even mentioned that shit, too. You understand? It's one thing is when it's consensual. Okay? If it's consensual, then more power. Then that's more power to y'all. Literally, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? If it's or like, you know, putting it on your statues. You feel me? Putting it on your statues. Hey, let him if he let you put it on his pineal. You know what I'm saying? Do some deep meditations with that shit. You feel me? And you're gonna get this cracking. Y'all gonna get this, and then again with the gift coming through, your reward is due. Your reward is due. And then wait a minute for the divine feminine. What did I say? Look at the blood. Look at the blood. All right, I'm done with y'all for tonight. I'm done with y'all. Tonight was deep. I'm so grateful. Thank you for joining me. As always, you seen that shit, Nicole? You seen that shit? Look at that blood. And it's dripping, too. Dripping. That's deep. That's deep. So, and then that's what I was thinking too. I was thinking like the more I was like getting angry, cussing, playing him, oh, he's an asshole, this, that, and the third, the more you drive him further and further away. But you see, now that's the affirmation that you putting out there. I said, wait a minute, but that's the affirmation that you putting out there. When you think that way, you can't think that way. That at one point in time, you had a profound, you loved him even when he was rejecting you. You know what I'm saying? And that is what sparked off the journey and the change within him up until this point. So you can't give up. You can't stop. Love you, Straight Panther. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop. You can't stop that. And divine masculine is you need to extend your light-hearted energy. Flirt with the right one. Not just any old one. The desire to have many. It's unnecessary. What do you mean? Yeah. Straight Panther. Listen. And Sarah, if you still in the building, beloved. All the divine masculine is like, y'all came a long way. Came a long way. And it came at a price. But it's like, y'all, yeah, we still gotta love them. But you know what I'm saying? It's a balance, and just free yourself from the expectation. And the love doesn't have to be in the physical. Hero's journey. Straight Panther, let me find out. Let me find out. Straight Panther. Straight Panther. Let me find out. Let me find out, Straight Panther, that you are who you say you are. We gonna see. We gonna see. But Yep. Yep. The hero's journey, most definitely. And even within the hero's journey, we know that what the adversary is what is necessary. The adversary is still the same energy, one and the same. You know what I'm saying? That adversary aspect, the antagonistic energy, you know what I mean, is what's needed. Because if not, you wouldn't push against the brick. You wouldn't push against the resistance. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be resistance. You know? Yeah, especially this one. Especially this one. Shadow work. Deep. And it's like, I'm fine. It's like, he's smiling because it's like, I'm finding myself doing this shadow work. I'm finding myself, you know. All right, y'all. We could go on. You know, we could go on and on. I still ain't finished my damn zodiacs. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me if you would like to get a personal. The $30 reading special is going to end. It's going to end by the time this portal finish. You know what I'm saying? So take advantage. $30 for a reading. Email me. Yeah, Straight Panthers too much. Love y'all so much. Styling, profiling. Thank you. Yo, thank you for always being, yo, Nicole, y'all, you know I'm always shout y'all out. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, Healing Waters Tarot, what's up? Love y'all, you know what I'm saying? And we just keep up the good work. That's all we could do is just keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying? And just keep sharing and keep progressing and keep moving on and keep healing. That's about it. That's all we can ask from each other, right? So again, I'm going to change that damn picture right now. I don't know why. Oh, you know how you edit, upload, thumbnail? I did all of that. So what the hell? Ugh. Got me in my nakedness, like. Big up again, the Copper Chime, Mike L. Like I said, my virgin fixed my original crown and mailed it back to me. That's how official the brother. These are really crowns. These are not, don't just look at it, oh, it's a cap, it's a hat. These are really and truly official crowns. Okay? Look at the cosmos. All right? You know what I'm saying? I treat it as such. And he repaired it and brought it back free of charge. Maybe that's just for me, but I'm just saying. You invest in yours, he'll invest in you. You invest in your crowns. And the beetle is just shining too. It's just shining. You know what I'm saying? Woo-wee. Oh, I tell you. I love it. I love y'all. Peace. See y'all in the check-in. Later, y'all.